Hi Pisces, this is Luke Danny Blue from Seagoat Astrology, and I'm going to give you some tips for how to get involved politically, or if you're already an activist, how to do that activism the most effective and strategic way for your sun sign. As an activist in the streets, Pisces, what's really important for you guys is devoting yourself to the most vulnerable. Your heart has to be in the game because that's where you live from. The populations that you're really gifted at connecting with emotionally and working with are people who are in some kind of isolation. People in prisons, people in detainment centers, people in shelters, whether it's like homeless shelters or, coming out of like the hurricanes and the fires. People in hospitals, people in battered women's centers, seniors, people in LGBT centers. Anyone who's isolated, whose voice is not heard, these are the people you need to be helping. When you're not in an activist role, when you're just kind of at home doing your thing in your social space, what your gift is helping calm others down. You know how to find that meditative place, at least when you're devoted to others, you do. Let's say a bunch of your friends are really hardcore activists. They work really hard. They're in their nonprofit job all day, and then they're going to meetings all evening. Schedule a day when you're going to take everyone out to the park and they're all going to do writing exercises. Lead a meditation class just for people who are, facing facing stress from like immigration stuff. It's actually really important to bring people's stress levels down, and you know that. You know that one of the ways that these kinds of political stresses that have been going on this year affect people the most negatively is psychologically. Share that peace that you carry around inside of you with others. What you do need to watch out for, Pisces, is because you're so sensitive, you're really affected by what's going on around you. And sometimes what happens is you start by feeling compassionate. Like you see people, you see these videos of people like getting their houses washed away in Hurricane Irma. And your heart goes out to them and you feel really sad. And you start to think about the idea of having your house washed away. And by the end of that train of thought, the person you feel sorry for is yourself. So what you really got to watch out for, Pisces, is self-pity. Whenever you start getting caught in a self-pity cycle, go and find someone else to help. It's actually really important for Pisces as a sign to always have something larger than yourself to devote yourself to. And it's really important that it involves other people because that's going to help you feel connected. Your burnout factor, Pisces, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 could keep going forever and 10 is going to burn out in a second, you are either a 0 or a 10. You guys can be the fastest to burn out. Because you might just have really high ideals about a situation, then get really disappointed almost immediately because people really never live up to our highest hopes. Or if you're moving from a place of love, if you're really thinking about yourself as a channeling force for healing, you can go forever because that's your spiritual practice.